Hey guys, are you guys feeling lobsterific today?
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
I got my
uh,
lobster shirt on, so I was hoping we could be a little lobsterific today. Maybe a lobster-tastic. Um,
lobstistic.
you ever
Lob.
been out in public and your girlfriend runs into an old friend who's like a super hot guy, and you're like, what's
No,
the
I'll
what's the
never have a
history
girlfriend
here?
again. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, Johnny Bell in the house bringing all the laughs. Polly Doink with the jokes, a master of craft. Sexy Doink got the puns making everyone roll. Doinktown
So
podcast taking
sore.
over, that's the goal. Three best friends.
Yeah, I can tell.
Oh!
Oh.
Sorry about that.
That
I'm
was a
sore.
good-
That's what my
Good scream. Good scream.
I do. I wish I could get a massage, but like the day that I need it, not fucking a month and a half from now.
Well, you can do that. You just have to go to a very questionable location. To get
Where? When?
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome
just
to
Google.
welcome to
massage
Doinktown,
parlor.
No,
everybody.
you can't do that. Half of them won't fucking pop. They're not even actually open. Google's wrong.
I'm Johnny Hell. This is
Johnny.
Polly P. Doink, the man with the lobster
Lobsterific
shirt,
today from Lobster Guy.
and Zach, the man without a girlfriend.
Please
See,
tell me
Doink.
where I can get an actual massage. I can give myself a proper happy ending later on. I don't need that. I want somebody to actually give me a massage day of.
Well,
Goodbye.
I really do. I actually don't know what you can get one day of. They're very booked. They're coveted experiences. The massage. You could hire Johnny though. I'm pretty sure he actually
Yeah.
does give a pretty.
I'll do
good
it for
massage.
free. You don't have to pay me.
My knees hurt in a way that I need you to like somehow get inside my knee.
Oh,
Like,
I'll get all up inside you, dude.
my knee?
Yeah.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, your knee. Is that what they're calling it these days?
Yeah, I think Johnny.
I'll be your
That's what I was
girlfriend.
calling my knee.
You need a girlfriend. Call Johnny. He'll be your girlfriend. He'll be your masseuse. He'll be
Yeah.
your lobster tail.
Yeah, I have a very popular massaging business called the Girlfriend Experience, and it's just me. I show up, and rub you down, and I'm your girlfriend for an hour.
An hour.
That actually does. That's not a bad business model.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna
What
have
do
to
you
do like
charge?
2.5 hours. Just everything's gonna add up. You're gonna have to.
Yeah, it's
They're
not
gonna want
this.
more.
Yeah, it's not the.
You're gonna
sex
spend
that's
25
taking
minutes
more
just
than
getting
an
all your
hour.
toys out of your
It's the
bag.
being a girlfriend part that's difficult. You know, you got to argue about things and.
He has to buy you a gift for your
Yeah.
birthday that he totally didn't forget about, or just like it's
Figure
just so
out-
much shit.
Yeah, argue about whose turn it is to do the dishes.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Don't you have a dishwasher though?
Yeah. I'm being whatchamacallit, facetious maybe?
Some
Or
people have dishwashers and they still do that.
hyperbolic,
They're like,
metaphoric.
Dishwasher doesn't clean them. So.
Yeah, yeah. It can be.
Which honestly,
relationships are
they're
hard.
right.
Yeah.
Relationships are hard. That's
you
why
know
you
what
gotta
else is hard?
wash the plate off before you put it in the dishwasher. You can't
You
just
do
put
have
it
to
in there
rinse
with.
it.
Yeah.
You know what else
You
is
have to
hard?
rinse it.
My dick after watching Thunderbolts this Friday.
Oh god.
So what is Thunderbolts?
Zach, it's what
I've never
comes-
seen a
it's like-
preview. I don't know what the fuck it is. I just know
Do
that
you-
you watched it on Friday and you
Do
you know what
didn't
lightning
watch
is?
something else. Sinners is
So,
what you didn't
it's-
watch
it's
instead.
actually-
Yeah.
It's called lightning bolt. It's not thunderbolt.
It's Thunderbolts with a little asterisk.
Thundercats. Lightning
Thundercat
bolts.
is a great
Asterix.
bassist.
That's a fun word. Asterisk.
Don't do this. Go back to the thunderbolt.
Hey guys, is it
Okay.
axe or is it ask? I just want to know.
Asterisk.
It's definitely ask. That's an easy
Asterisk.
one.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to. I had a
Let's
feeling
steer
Johnny
the-
would do that in the future at some point, so I just wanted to be like, I'll just cover this now. It's ask, Johnny. It's not axe, okay?
Well, it's called Thunderbolts with an asterisk at the end of it.
Wait, there
And-
is an asterisk Rick,
Yes.
at the end of it?
Yes,
Why?
yes.
Asterisk.
Because they're the new Avengers. Whoa, spoiler, kind of. I don't know.
I just don't-
The
you can-
the Thunderbolts are new Avengers.
Yeah,
So the Thunderdome is
They're
back
like-
up and running.
kind of like anti-hero type dudes, but then they get tasked with being regular hero type dudes.
No, taxed. They get
Okay.
tasked or tasked. Would you say
Oh my
task or
God.
taxed?
So I love when that happens. Why would they just suddenly do that? Why would all like that happens in a lot of those fucking shows? It's like, no. Now the people that you thought were like the villains and the bad people, they're on the good side. It's like, yeah, but no, that wouldn't fucking happen because they wouldn't do that.
Well, it sure does happen a lot in comic book worlds.
Exactly. It's so stupid.
Yeah, is it because they they?
It's like
ran their
the
course
guy
with
that
the
was supposed to
Avengers?
be extremely evil the whole fucking time. He's a good guy now.
Yeah.
That's
He's
called a character
turns,
arc.
Turns out he was.
It's called a character
arcs are
writing flaw.
good.
Yeah, like the Winter Soldier. He was,
called
when he was doing all his
flaw.
evil shit, he was under Soviet mind control, dude. But
Hey,
the
I've
whole
never seen
time,
that.
he
Hey,
was
hey.
Captain America's best friend. Bucky.
I never saw that movie.
Okay, I'm sorry. You proved me wrong.
Weren't you supposed to talk to us about Thunder
Oh,
Head
yeah.
or whatever?
Well, Thunderbolts is good. You know what? I'm giving it.
7.5 out of 10.
I'm giving it 8.5 out of 10, baby.
Okay.
It was good.
8.5 out of 10.
So, who's your favorite character in it? Just to get us
Was
excited.
it Thunder or was it Bolt? And whatever happened to Thunder Screw?
Well, hey,
or
you'll
Thunder
like
Nuts?
this one, Paul. I know you're a
What was it?
Florence Pugh fan. Florence Pugh
I love her to
plays.
death.
She plays
my God, I
White
love her.
Widow,
I
Yelena,
did.
in the film.
I did see. Yeah, I saw her in Black Widow, the African American counterpart to White Widow, played by Mary J. Blige, which was pretty cool. That's all fake, Zach.
Scarlett Johansson.
Okay.
Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, love Florence
Scarlett
Pugh.
Johansson
Yes.
is hot.
Florence Pugh is hot too, and she's
Do you think anybody
was
ever
very
ever
good
goes up
in
to her?
Thunderbolts.
Do you think anybody ever goes up to Florence Pugh and they're like, "You're really stinky today, P.U."
That's
Oh,
appropriate.
good. I think you really are a funny guy. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
But yeah, I would say if you like superhero movies, go see it. If you like the Marvel shit and you're tired of them making shitty movies, this one's good. So
This one's not for you then, because you're gonna be very disappointed because I'm sure it actually probably does suck.
it has.
Um,
There's this guy in it. He's like
Yes.
Superman, but if Superman was like schizophrenic or some shit.
see, and that's another thing, Zach, they keep doing is they have the same character, but they give him
I
a
know.
flaw.
I was gonna let you take that one. Yeah, you
Yeah, they're
go
like,
for it.
here's Superman, he's super strong, but what if we made him batshit crazy like Batman,
And
but
his
without all the
uniform
money?
is green and yellow.
I love these things.
It's
like
an image reverse.
you're talking about these.
Is it blue and
concepts.
white or is it gold and black?
You're
It's like
talking
that
about
dress
these
from here.
concepts as
Yeah.
though they're new things. This is how I know you guys don't read comic books, because it's like
No.
these are
This is
things
why I
we've
can't
all
get
been
into
like.
comics.
These are things we've all been like complaining about being overused for like a really long time. But it's
Oh,
just
the
they just
true
keep
fans have-
doing it and doing it, so it's just like whatever. You know, you just
Well,
gotta.
want me to tell you why
No,
they keep
most
doing
people-
it? 'Cause
normal
you keep
people would-
buying tickets to
Yeah,
the
yes.
goddamn film.
Exactly. Y'all are the ones that keep reinforcing the fact
Yeah,
that they're
we keep
doing a
buying the
good
comic
job,
books, too.
even though it's
By
awful.
going. You gotta boycott the film if you're mad that there's a schizophrenic whatever.
Well, hey,
Batman.
I mean, I haven't seen a Marvel movie in theaters since like I don't know when the
Last
last
year.
one I was saw it was. Deadpool.
6 months ago.
Deadpool, but like you know, there have been like a million other ones that came out between Deadpool and freaking Thunderbolts. So I do only go see the good ones, but I can tell which ones are gonna be good before they come out.
Oh yeah, Zach, you hear that? He's got an eye for the good superhero movie.
He knows. He
I
knows.
watched a superhero movie this morning,
Oh my god!
and it's
Oh,
a
hold
lot
on,
better
hold
than
on.
Thunderbolts. I guarantee
Catalake?
it's better than Thunderbolts. Catalake with Batman as
All right,
he's
so real
he's
quick,
got
I just want to
bipolar
give.
syndrome.
I didn't
Oh wait,
finish
did you watch it?
I didn't finish it. But
He
just
hated
so
it.
that just so that we can get Johnny excited for it, gotta give it a 9. 9 stars out of 10. So
That's
good.
good.
Whoa.
You really liked it? I can't tell if you're being a little facete.
No, don't watch it, Johnny. He was trying to fuck with us like the other one.
You sneaky
I
man.
He's
was
just gonna
not.
keep trying.
That way you were doing the German 9, weren't you?
Yeah. He's
Well, here's
like
what's really embarrassing.
2.5 stars out of 10. I hope they watch
Here's
this
what's really
movie.
em-
Third World
Here's
Cop.
Here's what's really embarrassing.
What
I
is it?
actually
liked
did
that one.
like Caddo Lake.
God damn it, dude. I couldn't. God damn it.
That movie was fucking sweet, dude.
I literally watched like 15 minutes of it and I was like, oh, fuck, he got me. Fuck, he got me again.
Now I feel
Fuck. And then I turned
I'm-
it off.
I'm feeling pretty low. because that movie is actually pretty fucking good.
Oh, all right. What's the real score then, Polly? What would you give it?
Wherever I gave it last time, I gave it like a 7 out of 10.
Oh yeah, that's
It was
right.
good.
That's
Got a
right.
hell of a
Fucking with
twist.
us.
It's got a hell of a twist.
Hell of a twist.
I didn't make
What
it
I
deep,
watched-
deep
You
enough into
You
it.
can't rate
Go ahead.
something if you don't see the twist, Zach.
That's
Got
fair.
a point. 15 minutes does not a movie critic make.
Well, because you got me with the other one, I thought you were fucking with me. So I was like, he's not getting me. I'm not watching a fucking full hour and a half of this
Dude,
bullshit.
I will say that would have been so good if like I was fucking with you and
it's
you
right on the
finished it.
line of like, I feel like you could be in the right mood and be like, this is fine. This is not bad.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. I think I was in like one of those moods where like I want to watch something new and like, you know, I probably
You know
would've
what got
liked a lot
me?
of things.
Real, it doesn't spoil anything. There's a couple in this unfinished house they never actually built yet, and the girl is like, "Do you?"
I hated
she
that
starts,
part too.
She starts
I-
mimicking like, "Do you want cheese in your
Can you
eggs?"
pass me the
and starts
sugar?
like pretending to like make things on a kitchen that isn't
Yes.
there.
Yes, Zach.
That's actually when I turned it off. I was like, "No,
If
Paul,
you've never-
you're not fucking getting me." This bitch making her invisible eggs. Paul, you're not getting
Well,
me.
Zach,
bitch.
you didn't try the eggs. They were delicious.
That's true. I didn't even get to see if she added pepper and siracha.
Wow.
You
so
should wait
Zach,
till she started making the hash browns.
I love this. Zach tried to watch your recommendation, couldn't finish it.
Thought I was fucking with him, which is honestly
Damn.
fair. Like at this point in my life, I'm such a piece of shit that nobody knows if I'm ever being serious. I'm like I'm the guy who cried wolf about everything in my life, and it sucks actually. So
Damn. Well, can I talk about a video game I've been playing?
I haven't even gotten
Yeah.
to talk about the movie I actually watched today.
Oh yeah, not it.
I thought you were done.
What did you watch?
No,
It wasn't
watched a
Caddo
shit-
Lake.
It
It was
wasn't
not
Caddo Lake.
Caddo Lake.
I watched Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh,
Tom Hardy
nice.
as Bane. And
I
let me
love
tell you
that
what,
movie.
I
I
did not
started
know that
Batman
movie was
Begins yesterday. Sorry, go.
3 fucking hours long. Nice, Zach.
Yeah, it is.
But
quite
that
long.
movie, it kind of doesn't really feel like it's 3 hours long.
Sucks.
It's awesome,
sorry,
isn't
go
it? It's
I went-
funny.
I-
Such a good movie. And
couldn't
I
tell
gotta
you-
say,
I went to sleep for that one.
you slept through The Dark Knight Rises. You know what else was
In
rising while I was watching
in
it?
theaters.
Wrong.
You got a bone.
You know what else was rising? Yes.
You got a Bane bone.
The White Knight rose, and I was just sitting there with my girl. She's like, "What's that happening under the blanket there?" And I'm just like,
She was like, "Did you just run the 10K? Is that a water bottle?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
massive fucking boner. No, it's a water bottle, babe. But no, I watched Dark Knight Rises, and let me just say this: whatever happened with Robin at the end of that movie? They had Joseph Gordon-Levitt all queued up. One of the last scenes of that movie. They're like, "Why don't you use your real name, Robin?" And my heart sank. Goosebumps
Yeah,
appeared on my
baby.
flesh. I
Bumps.
said, "Batman
Geese.
and Robin.
Whoa.
That's Robin."
Yeah.
But it doesn't make any sense because I thought they were supposed to be partners, but Batman fucked off to Italy with Cat Bitch,
Yeah, but he
and
does.
they're making a fucking litter of cat bats, and where's the sequel?
He
bitch?
does kind of do some Robin-esque things throughout the film. He's just not really
know,
doing
but-
it in Robin capacity,
but
official
I
Robin
felt
capacity.
like they were. It felt like they were queuing us up for a Robin-centric film.
You know what I had. What thought crossed my mind when I watched that movie recently about the ending is I kind of felt like Chris Nolan was doing a fucking Inception thing with the ending. Christopher Nolan was doing an Inception thing where it's like, because
Is he actually there?
I kind of feel like Batman just
man.
died when he fucking flew the bomb off, and it was like Alfred was just sort of seeing that in his mind, like, because he just really wanted to see it, you know. But
Well,
I don't know.
I guess I mean, you can interpret it that way if you want, but if you go based off of what we see at the end of that movie, Batman is alive and well, and he's fucking Catwoman, and they're at a cafe, and I will give it to Anne Hathaway. damn, she looks smoking hot in that cat outfit.
Oh, yes, you do.
yes.
Yes,
I was
you
like,
do.
dude,
There
damn,
hasn't been
Anne.
a not sexy Catwoman ever. Like, there's something about Catwoman. It just makes.
I thought Halle Berry was a pretty good Catwoman. Too.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yum.
That movie was awful, but Halle Berry is very hot.
Wait, what?
Damn, hold on.
Oh, I thought Zach. What? He's farting.
Oh, is that gonna take a shit?
No, sorry, I wish.
Wait, hold on. Is there something
fucking
special
pants
about
are
that
so, like-
microphone cover? Something different
No.
about it this
No, what are you
week?
talking about?
Shut your mouth, Johnny.
Good job. You noticed. Good job.
Ah!
It's blue, okay?
That's
Hold
very
on,
nice.
we need to give Zach because it is such a good blue. It matches his eyes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's beautiful.
My nuts, too.
Oh, you got blue balls. Yeah, that's.
Well,
I
what,
don't
wait,
have blue
what would
balls.
you give DKR out of 10, man? I'm hot on that film. I would probably give it a 9 personally.
I'd probably give it a 7.5
Whoa.
because you got to give The Dark Knight the 9.
Yeah, Dark Knight's a 9. Maybe DKR.
And that's a better
is-
movie because the Joker versus Bane, the Joker rocks. Because it's so much better when a villain just doesn't give a fuck. They're just like, I just want to.
Yeah, but
I just
at
wanna
least
see the world burn.
when Bane was doing shit, it was like cool, and like there was a fucking airplane exploding and stuff. Like when Joker fucking
He was like,
his like big thing at the end was kind of stupid when he was like, "Oh, one of you guys has to blow each other up." Like it's a mind game.
well, you said that like Bane, but no, it's a Martin game. No, I think so. Here's
you guys
let's
are
get a little
crazy.
political. Let me get political with you real quick. I'll go ahead and say that
No, God,
Bane,
please, no, no.
Bane appeals to the right wing, to the conservative side of people, because
Really?
they want, because Trump is Bane to these fuckers. Okay, he comes in, he drains the
Okay.
swamp, gives power back to the people.
You
The
busted your
Joker
first nut.
is the liberal side.
Drains the
Because the
swamp.
Joker wouldn't care about trans fucking and trans people getting married.
I don't
See what I'm
think.
saying?
The Joker is trans, isn't he?
He's transphobic.
Oh.
I don't think Bane appeals to
Is that your own
maniac.
signal to
such a-
thumbs down?
bizarre read of Bane.
You don't see that for Bane?
No.
Doesn't every conservative I
was-
know has a
Stop
goddamn
saying-
Bane mask?
He has a Bane mask. He like held a bunch of billionaires in Wall Street hostage as a huge part of his plan. I don't see right wingers really supporting that.
But it's all wrong because he was working
there's
for
a
the
ghost
ultimate
in here.
billionaire. That little chick. She was a billionaire.
Talia.
Whatever her name is.
Guys, I bought a
Plans
movie
within
yesterday.
plans. Yeah.
3 gangbangs unite under one gay flag, right?
No, I couldn't find anything good on ManyVids that I wanted to purchase yesterday, but
How
I
long did you search for?
did. I bought the movie Parent Trap.
What the fuck, dude? You trying to go on a Lindsay Lohan?
Lindsay Lohan.
Fucking...
Yes, because that movie takes me back to when I was like 7. I didn't even watch it. I fucking bought it and I was like, cool, I have that for later.
Dude, can we plan this for our next YouTube video where we come to your house, Zach? We all get together with popcorn and soda, and maybe some snow capped, maybe some what are they called, Whoppers, and we
Maybe
watch
some Pocky Sticks.
The Parent Trap or whatever.
Okay. You can watch Parent Trap. Also, almost bought first I bought Parent Trap, and then it was like also suggested movies like this. It was like a Freaky Friday because Lindsay Lohan,
Yeah.
and that was also another one that's like nostalgic from just a little bit later, obviously, and then
Mean Girls.
Cheaper by the Dozen.
Yeah, you gotta get Mean Girls in there.
Mean Girls
Cheaper
is
by
the
the Dozen.
shit. I
Oh yeah,
love Mean
we're a
Girls,
big
but-
Mean Girls. We're a Mean Girls podcast here for sure.
Yeah, you can't sit with us.
It's actually funny because yesterday me and my girlfriend took my dog to the park, and I was coming in after, and they were already in the car, and she goes, "Get in, loser, we're going to the park," and I was like,
Damn.
I knew I picked you right. I knew I
You
picked
just-
That is
right.
one big pile of shit.
You just went soft to hard immediately. Just whoop.
Yep. My water bottle appeared in my pants.
What do you
Also,
think about that,
guys,
Zach?
his water bottle.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, it was one of those mini ones that you get on an airplane.
She was like, "Is that your super hard dick? It looks bigger than yours."
Yeah, normally it's way smaller
You're like,
than
"No,
that.
babe, it's a small bottle."
Usually it looks like a airplane bottle of whiskey, and now it looks like an airplane bottle of water.
Now we're talking.
That's appropriate.
So I remember telling y'all like 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, about a month, that I got a tune-up or I took my blue bike and dropped it off to get a tune-up, and I was like, it went pretty good. I like grounded myself in there. I felt like I actually like kind of like
Made a connection with the guy and like really.
yeah,
you
I
were
just like talked to the
there.
people.
You
I
were
talked
very
to the people.
present.
in
Oh
there.
yeah, you made a connection.
very present.
I remember now.
We can edit all this out. It's fine.
Okay.
But then I got my bike back. I don't even know if I mentioned this or not. And there was something that there was a part missing from my bike.
So you
But the
beat
way
guy's ass.
I don't know enough about bikes to know if like the thing that was missing was because of something. I didn't know
They
if it
did
should
or
be
you
missing or
did?
shouldn't be missing.
Where's your fucking
Yeah.
balls?
You were missing your balls?
And then my nuts. No, I was missing something else. And then I was like, well, fuck. This is one of those I'm an idiot. I don't know how to ask this because it's like if you got your car back and there was something different, but you're like, I don't know. I don't know enough about
Give me
vehicles. to know.
$200.
That's what you're saying.
400.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I basically paid this dude to give me my bike with not functioning the way it was when I gave it to him. And I was like, wait, it's nice and it is better in most of the ways, but there's something off here. And then I finally swallowed
The
my
tires
fucking
are
pride.
missing.
Yeah.
The time-
I finally got over my embarrassment and just asked this dude at work because he brought his bike. I was like, if this blah, 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 you got your bike back like this, would you be like, where's this part? And he was like, yeah. So I was like,
yeah.
I'm an
The
idiot.
brakes? Yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
brakes. are
Zach, you
kinda
need your
important.
handlebars.
You're like, it's missing both tires and the handlebars, and you're like,
Just because people
Thanks, buddy.
ride without their handlebars,
Yeah.
like that doesn't mean you should have it like that.
Great work, guy.
the guy was
No,
like,
but
you don't
I
need
texted
tires
the dude.
anymore. The air, I had the air is stationary within the realm of where the tire would be.
Ah.
I'm doing a new
There's
thing
everywhere
here.
around us, dude. Why don't you air just
Yeah.
You
use
should
it?
go just ride on the air that's already there.
Levitate,
right
bitch.
on the air that's already there, and I go
Yep.
to my dragon's lair, and I
Nah,
find
but
it. And
I
I
finally,
escaped.
right after I figured that out, I was like, I'm texting this motherfucker. Texted him,
Text him a dick pic.
and yeah, I texted him just like the underside of my nuts, and then I was like, hey, by the way, did you accidentally forget to give me that part back? And he was like,
He
yeah,
said,
that
nice
sounds like.
piece. Oh yeah.
He
my
said,
bad.
wait, is that from the back? Yeah. Sorry, that sounds like a mistake.
Is that a
If you
water
come
bottle your
in,
pants?
yeah, is that a Dasani? Is that a Dasani, or are you just happy to see me?
Because I'm a dehorny.
Aquafina.
Oh.
All right,
Okay. Yeah. So what happened? You texted him and he said, "Yep, my bad, bud."
my bad. I'll replace it for free. That was a mistake. That should have been put back on there. And then I took it there yesterday, and he did it in 10 minutes. And
Give me $200.
Give me
charged him.
$200.
I charged him $200, 200 bones.
Well, hey Zach, can I just say I'm very proud of you for standing up for.
Yeah, let's give him a round of applause.
And it's really it is hard when you like 'cause
Embarrassing.
It's kind of it's what you know this new Nathan Fielder, the rehearsal season
Oh,
2.
yes.
It's all about what you're going through right now with that bike thing, because you
It
don't
is
want to
very
seem like
similar to
the
that.
idiot, or you don't want to like piss the expert off.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I'm glad you were like, you know what?
I even
What's
wrote in my
fucking
journal,
piece?
asking the person at work and then texting Wheel Simple. Those two things were, to some people nothing, but to me those were two huge steps as far as
Yeah,
like
no, that's amazing.
swallowing my fucking pride.
And
Well,
it's
getting
just-
over anxiety. That
yeah.
sounds like an anxiety. Like, I'm so
That's what
paranoid.
I was thinking too.
It's a mix. It's a anxiety mixed with feeling stupid, mixed with
Yeah.
pride, mixed with, whatever.
Gay.
I hate being retarded.
Being retarded.
Well, hey, don't
Being
worry.
a retarded gay man,
Fucking,
if you will.
We've got RFK Jr. on the case. He's gonna fix it all for you, but
Do his voice for me so that I can just.
Well, he did the voice.
you, Zach. I'm going to fix you.
It's the best one we got. Yeah.
I'm going to fix you.
That's a
No,
much
that's
better
like
one.
I can do dab.
Can I
Down the
please?
street,
I
smoking
don't
cigarettes. Hey, 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 where's my Marlboro Reds?
I am
Where's
an
my
expert
Marlboros?
in doctor.
Who's got my Marlboro? Where my
yes,
bag of Reds go?
I love your podcast.
Tony, hey Tony, go down to the Gordon store and give me another bag of Reds.
Can I go back on?
Okay, that's all I got. Fixed the bike. Also, remembered that I had some extra bicycles that I either picked up off the side of the road or stole from some like 13-year-old in the shed. And so I took some parts off of those. I took some parts off of those frames and then added them
What'd
to
you
my
do to a
current frames.
13-year-old in the
Oh,
shed?
Johnny.
No,
do you
he's not in
remember
the
that
shed. I
movie-
took his bike, stole her. I don't know these
God.
days. You never know these days.
It's a
Yeah.
classic.
Am I right?
It's a classic movie from the 1920s called The Bicycle Thief. That's it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
In reality, I found a Trek bicycle on the side of the road last year. I picked it up and rode it home.
Ah.
I rode
found a
my
Shrek
bike home
bicycle?
with the bike above my head. If it was a Shrek bicycle, it's the only bike I would ride.
Dude, that would be so. You need to paint
And
your
the handlebars are his
Shrek
ears,
green. Dude.
and wax
And
comes
when
out of
when
them if you
when
fart.
You need a horn, and it says, "What are you doing in my swamp?"
That sounds exactly like him, dude. Holy
says
shit,
what,
could you do that
Paul?
again?
Yes.
Houston, we have a problem.
I want to hear that again, dude.
What are you doing in my swamp? I don't know why they didn't hire me for that instead
That was
of
amazing.
Michael
Yeah, they were
Myers,
like,
but
we want like a Down syndrome ogre.
Round of
want a
applause for that,
retarded
please.
ogre.
Can I get a round of applause and an air horn, actually? Let's get a combo.
I'll give it to myself.
That was incredible. Why are you gay?
But I had a shrimp po' boy the other day to switch gears here into some
Oh.
delicious seafood talk.
Okay,
Oh.
that's totally where the conversation was
And I-
naturally
Shrimp.
headed.
I'm sorry, I was actually wrong about what I just said. It was actually an oyster po' boy.
Ugh, fuck that.
Oh, gross.
Like, have
dude.
you ever had a fried oyster?
Yeah,
Catfish or
They're
bust,
delicious.
bro?
no, they're not.
Yes, they are delicious. Catfish bites are great as fuck too. You could deep
They are
fry any seafood.
No,
and
I'm
it's
saying
fucking
catfish
bomb.
po' boy.
Oh,
Well,
I
they
fucked
didn't.
that
They,
up.
hey, let me tell you something.
Hold on.
They didn't have that on the menu.
All right, shrimp po' boy.
No, oyster po' boy is the only
No,
po' boy they
gross.
had on the menu.
I don't want a bunch of loogies on a fucking between a bunch of bread. If I want to eat
They are-
oysters, I'll suck them out
They're
of the
deep
clam
fried, so they're
myself.
super chewy.
They're not super chewy. You had discussed. Somebody sold
Just
you
like fried clams or
Yeah.
fried. Yeah,
I feel like I'm picturing an oyster po' boy, and all I'm picturing is a bunch of fucking jism in between the fucking two pieces
That's
of bread.
Yeah, and honestly, for you, that sounds like you would love that.
Actually,
So don't
now
even
that,
come at me.
Now that you put it that way, you're right. I would enjoy that.
No, it was really good. I will
covered
say,
in hot sauce, fuck me up.
Hobnob is a delicious restaurant over here in Lakeside, Virginia. And it was so there was this one. We were sitting outside on the patio, and
I've got a
this
hobnob for
restaurant,
you.
this restaurant. I'll slob on your knob.
Hobbit knob,
I'll hob on
tiny
your knob.
penis.
There's this. It's this restaurant.
Hobbits have
Hobnob.
huge dicks. Go ahead.
Hobbits have
outside at
Like,
Hobnob.
for the size of their body, their dicks are huge, but they're still
I'm
hobbits,
listening.
so they're probably really small, like compared to humans.
Go ahead, Paul. I'm
Okay.
sorry, dude. I'm listening about Hobnob. I was just.
I'm outside of Hobnob, sitting on the patio, and it's all like old white, look like affluent little fucking people, right? They're all just like, yes, drinking delicious looking Mai Tai cocktail things, right? And then across the street is this very
yes.
shitty corner store. So it's like this good juxtaposition, and then some chick pulls up, and she's playing Sexy Red, and I don't know if you know who Sexy Red is, but she's probably one of the greatest female rappers of all time. And she's playing a song that I think goes something like this: "Bend over, let my pussy breathe," and this song is blasting throughout the entire neighborhood.
Let my pussy
And I just
breathe.
thought it was really funny to hear Sexy Red talking about letting her pussy breathe while looking at all these old people. And then I thought to myself, I was like, no wonder they think that their country is being taken from them.
No wonder.
Because I was like,
It is.
this is unacceptable.
And you were like, could you turn that racket? And then you were like, oh wait, who am I? You were wearing a lobster shirt.
I was
and
wearing a
drinking
lot. I was
mimosa,
actually.
And you were like, oh wait, I am
No, do you want to know what I was
with
drinking?
them. I stand with them.
Zach, you'll like this. They had a White Lotus themed cocktail. Do you want to know what I was drinking?
Come, your brothers come.
Yes.
Your brother's
I didn't know your brother was there.
Yeah, he was there.
Wow.
No, I was a very
Sorry.
White Lotus guy that day.
Were you drinking an NA Bloody Mary?
No, I was drinking a White Lotus cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
White Lotus.
You said what was in it though. Could be anything.
I don't remember. Gin, cum, ass.
You asked me
sexy
to
red
guess what was
pussy.
in it. How the fuck was I gonna guess that?
How come HBO has so
Zach.
many shows with incest in it? What's up with that? Why does HBO love incest so much?
Well, no, it's not HBO who loves it. It's you, motherfucker. You watched
Oh,
Game of Thrones until your cock was fucking blue in the
I've never
head.
seen Game of Thrones because I don't like that.
Oh man, don't let incest get in the way of a good time. It's like porn.
You wanna say that?
Just,
You wanna
just
run that
ignore
again
the
so I can-
incest
You
and
got a
enjoy
new
the ride.
soundbite.
Isolate that
Don't let incest get in the way of a good time. Okay,
Yeah.
Johnny.
time. Is that you at Is that you at your Christmas family gathering?
Oh no.
Guys, it's Thanksgiving. Don't let incest get in the way of a good time.
Mom, get that out of my stocking.
That's not a stocking, is it?
It's a
I
cock.
don't even know what that means.
Yeah, for Thanksgiving, you know who the stuffing is.
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't know what that means exactly, but it sounds dirty.
So I'm blaming HBO. You're blaming the viewer. Who's at fault for all this incest? I think it's the writer, isn't
I
it?
blame George R.R. Martin,
Yeah.
who I like to call him George R.R. Fartin.
Oh, good one, dude. That's
The
what
last
he's
thing
been
I
doing
saw
instead of
incest
writing
in-
his books.
Last TV show I watched that had hinted at, well, White Lotus didn't hint at it. It happened.
Yeah.
But the last show that hinted at it, and then I think it actually happened, was 6 Feet Under.
Is that
Oh,
another
they have incest
HBO
in
show?
6 Feet Under?
Yeah, it's another HBO show, by the way, guys.
Wow.
It's HBO. It's
Well,
HBO.
They're really
They are
attacking
good.
family values.
And that one's
You
from
wanna
like the early 2000s, so they're probably just trying to bring everything back around.
Yeah.
You want to know
Bring
the last
incest back.
movie I watched with incest in it?
Movie. What was it?
Was it on
well, actually,
X
no, I
videos?
didn't want. Yeah, it wasn't a movie. It was actually a video. It had
Yeah.
X in front of it, and it was about a stepmom who takes
Who
care
was
of her
stuck
son's
in
bone
whose
before-
dryer?
She got stuck in the dryer, yeah. Classic.
No, I mean, I do.
classic
Honestly, I hate to say it. I'm getting down with some of these mom fucking their stepsons videos.
Oh my, you're getting down with them? Hell yeah.
Well, that's because
I
it's
am
actually
down with
just.
the sickness.
I'm
Can I tell you what it
always
is?
asking you guys what you're watching.
Tell me what it is, Zach.
My theory is that it's because you're probably and appropriately into people that are closer to your age. All the people that are our
Getting
age
old.
are milfs in porn. I mean, all the people that are 6 years younger than us are also considered MILFs in porn, but
Oh God.
Well, Zach,
How old
I'm
am I?
also
What's my
watching
age
the-
again?
I'm also watching the Stepdad.
so are you just saying
Bucks.
you're just more interested in the man?
We have a
is what you're
problem.
You know, good movie with incest. Old Boy. Old Boy was good.
I never saw Old
Old
Boy. I only saw Young Man.
saying. I only saw the other one where there's other weird shit happen. I didn't see Old Boy. I saw this other one that's similar. Is Old Boy's not the one where he's stuck in the hotel room, right?
Is it with
Yeah, it's the
it's
Korean
with
version
Thanos?
is the one I'm talking about, though. They
There's-
did.
what's
I
the
think
guy
they
who plays
remade one
Thanos?
with Will Smith. That one's bad.
I've never seen Will Smith in fucking Old Boy, but I
No,
watched
we're
the
talking about the
Korean.
guy. He
Yeah,
wakes up. He's like buried alive.
He's like in a prison cell for like decades, and then he like dedicates his life to getting revenge on the guy who locks him up.
Okay, I've seen
Don't
Old
you
Boy
kind of
once.
wish that your life would have an arc like that?
No, I don't want to be locked up for decades. That would suck.
Where's your
No.
fucking balls?
Unless I got my PlayStation in there with me, right? Come on.
Oh,
You cannot have your PS Sean.
I gotta play with my
Yeah,
joystick.
You can play with your joystick in there, but
No PlayStation.
no gaming system, no gaming consoles.
yeah. It sounds like your stepmom's gonna come in there and take your gaming system, and then she's gonna teach you how to deal with your joystick. Which that's a video Polly Boy would click on.
Oh.
Click.
You know what? Speaking of PlayStations, I got a remake of an old game called Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
Oh my
just doing
God!
it. I'm just
Who
getting out of the
the
way.
hell cares?
At least he admitted it.
It's like from
That
like
was me.
2006 or something.
Yes.
Or maybe like 8 or some shit like that. But yeah, it's like this old first-person fantasy
Okay.
game.
Dude, I've heard of Elder Scrolls, but you know,
Yeah.
even back then, I
Um,
was like, I'm not playing some fucking nerdy shit though.
Yeah, that's way too nerdy for
Just
Zach and me.
kidding.
It's so much fun. It's
Yeah, dude, I
got
was like,
better
fucking
graphics.
kill people, fuck hookers. Yeah, dude.
Well, you
I
know,
didn't even
Zach
do
and I
that,
back
actually.
in 2006, Zach and I were fucking getting down, dude.
Call of Duty.
Getting down.
Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Deuce.
Call of
Fucking
Duty.
I could
really
do it,
doing
dude. I just want to say, I know how to quick scope on Modern Warfare 2.
You can QS.
Yeah.
I can QS. Thank you,
Hell
Jimmy.
yeah.
Can you
Jimmy, I know you probably
360
fucking hate me,
knows?
but if you're
Wow.
listening to this, I love you. Thank you for listening. to
That's
this, Jimmy.
crazy. I didn't think
The
you
only
guys
person who
would
hates
ever
you
talk
is
about
you.
gaming on the pod.
I couldn't 360 no scope. Okay.
Oh man, then you're not even that good.
Yeah, you
I
kind
know.
of suck.
I could only quick scope.
You're probably the worst. Call of
I
Duty
could barely
player
do
out
that.
there. Have you tried playing today? It's impossible. Everybody who's playing
I
today
think-
is the greatest Modern Warfare 2 player that's ever existed.
It is difficult,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, the only one I like to play, I don't think anybody would be on there.
Modern
Well, there'd be
Warfare
some
2.
people on. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, people are still playing
They
it.
did a remake
That's
of
'cause
that
it's
too,
it's-
man.
It is the
They're
best version.
That's the thing, man.
of that.
This is something to talk about. People always complain about fucking
Fucking
movies
love that
being
game.
remade and shit. But when it comes to video game, like I get it with movies, but when it comes to video games, keep them coming, man. I love when they remake a fucking video game from like 10 years ago that I loved, and it just has better
You're like
graphics and a bunch of
$75?
extra shit.
Sold.
Give
No.
me $200.
$75 for a video game is not
Is
a lot
out
of
of
money.
control.
Yeah.
What?
Is not a lot
That
of
is a
money.
fuck
They were
ton of- I would not
$50
The-
12 years ago.
The standard
that
rate
was too
for the going rate for a new
The fact
game
that it's only gone
nowadays
up that much is crazy.
$70 for like a
Yeah,
new
that's not a
next
lot.
gen game.
These gaming companies are making so much fucking cash, dude. And do you know that video
Well,
games
that
are
and
more
the value
popular
of the
than
dollar
movies?
has been going down.
Like a video game comes out, millions and millions and millions of people buy that game. Nobody's going to see fucking Thunder Queefs or whatever the fuck you went to see last night.
So many people went to see that movie.
You can spend hours and hours and hours and days
Not
and
me.
days and days.
Because
not
I'm
me,
not a
but people that
loser,
like
dude.
them, people that like them though, and $70 ain't shit when you're.
What
doing
I don't
that.
get is like,
That-
why
I
aren't
mean,
you on your back porch drinking alone, watching YouTube videos, dude?
Dude,
You're spending your time
preaching to
playing
the
a
choir
video
with me,
game?
bro? You're telling me, brother.
It just doesn't make any sense.
And I'm caught in a weird place because I can't even do that, and I don't like video
Zach,
games.
I
No,
need to stop
Zach,
doing it.
I'm living in hell right now.
Zach, I need to stop doing it.
You get
Soon.
it. They do, like, when it comes to, like, just spending time entertaining yourself, you can get, like, totally sucked in and lost in these games, and you can kill, like,
Not me.
hours
Awesome.
and hours and
I
hours.
wish
But I can't. I
I'm
don't
so
have that
jealous.
fucking brain for it, dude. I
No,
get
me
bored.
neither.
That's what
After
Oblivion
45
was
minutes,
good
I'm
for,
like,
man.
how,
Like,
how
you
close
get
am I to
thrown
beating
into
this?
this world, and you get to pick a race, man. I made myself a little cat person, and I wanted
I was
to be
gonna say, are you-
sneaky. And I
That's
could
gonna
see in
remind
the
me of
dark,
something else.
dude.
That's gonna remind me of something else. Then that's gonna remind me
You
of something
can
else. And then I'm gonna
pick a
not be on
race?
the game
Yeah,
anymore.
I picked a race, and I
Why
was
wouldn't you
I made
go
myself
black?
a cat person. Because I wanted to be a sneaky assassin. I want to be a sneaky cat assassin. I made a little a lady cat, and I named it after my girlfriend's cat Freya.
I was gonna say something not bad, just honest. But
And then I
it would
joined the
piss
Dark
people off.
Brotherhood, and I'm fucking hunting people down and killing them for money, and it's fucking awesome, dude.
Wait, but is there a goal to how do you beat the game? What's the fucking point? You just get in there.
There's not a
Why don't you
goal
go
and
out-
a point to anything.
Why don't you
Paul.
go
Don't stop.
out into real life and start mugging people as a cat? If you dress up
Well,
like
there
a
would
cat
also
and start
be no
mugging
point to
people,
that.
that'd be fucking sweet.
There would be no point to that either, though.
Yeah.
But I'd be down with that.
If I did that, like, see,
Why?
I
Who
can
cares
go
about
around
anything?
in my game Oblivion. I can
I
go
don't know.
around committing
'Cause I'm
crimes.
bored.
I can go around committing crimes, and I'll get locked up, and then, or I pay the guard off, and then my slate is cleaned. So
I think you mean- I
don't
think you
have
mean
to
you
go
suck.
out into real life and commit crimes. I can do it in
I
the
think
video
you-
game world.
You meant to say you suck the guard off.
Oh. Suck the guard
And he meant
off
to
for
say
sure.
gourd.
Yeah, with my cat teeth. They would love that with the super rough tongues.
Super rough tongue. That's a great.
Yeah.
Don't knock it till you try it. Wait,
That's. I guess.
But yeah, one thing negative I will say about Oblivion is, the graphics are great. It's a very modern
Wait a second.
version
You
of
just
it.
said it was Elder Scrolls.
But
Why
hey,
are you
yeah,
calling it
It's
wait,
called-
Elder Scrolls and Oblivion are two different
It's
things.
called Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Elder Scrolls
Oh,
4
wait.
Oblivion.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand. See, this is another thing I don't understand.
I
There's
do.
too much fucking gamer shit, dude. Elder Scroll.
Fucking grow up, dude. Get it. I get it. You get it now.
I
Get it.
I don't understand this shit, and I'm so disappointed. I'm getting left behind in society because every person
hey,
I talk to that's my
well,
age, they're like,
you know
"Have
what
you
you
not
gotta
played
do?
Elder Oblivion?"
You know what you got to do is
Elder
you got to
Scrolls,
just sit
Tales of
and you got to
Oblivion.
listen. You're asking all these questions and you're not letting me answer them.
Okay, well,
fair.
answer them then.
It's like one of the only games my dad fucks with.
Yeah, it's
Your dad plays Elder Oblivion, Tales from the Crypt.
I do fucking love Tales from the Crypt. That's my show.
but
Who
yeah.
my
doesn't, dude?
game.
That show rocks.
Okay, it's
All-Star
a great,
cast,
you know what?
every
I'm
episode.
giving Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion an 8.5 out of 10. The thing, I would give it a 9, but it's got a bunch of loading screens. Like, it can be a little buggy. They could have fine-tuned the game a little bit more before releasing it. But, that's kind of how the game was back in the day anyways. So,
Oh, so they re-released it just as
shitty.
bad as it was before,
yeah.
and they made
They
you
wanted
pay.
to-
It's like nostalgic of
Roughly
the
double the
bugginess
money.
and the loading
Give me
screens.
$200.
So they just wanted you to maintain that original
Yeah.
feeling of the first game. That's good.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you're getting ripped off at all, paying $70 for a re-release
No,
game
I did
that-
not pay
just
$70
as
for
bad.
it. It was the game. The retail price of it is $50, but I got $10 off because I'm a good PlayStation boy. And I got a bunch of PlayStation points, so I got
Because he
10
gets, because he pays them
PlayStation
every
bucks.
month for a different.
Yeah, no wonder this guy. If you put that amount of money towards
And
this
I'm still
web
sticking
show
up
we're
for-
creating,
$40. It's not that much.
Nothing would happen. Yeah, he'd still have.
I have definitely put
Oh.
more than $40, anyways. But yeah, we'll get there. You know, we're getting a studio soon, so look
is
forward
crack.
to some in-person pods. Viewers, thanks for sticking with us. We see you.
Are you not listening, Johnny?
Crack
Zach is
cocaine.
smoking crack. We got to talk about Zach smoking crack.
Zach
Smoking crack right now. Hey, it's not meth, right?
Yeah.
Crack's a lot cooler than meth.
Hey, mom. Sorry, it's not fucking meth.
Well, what would you give that
Smoking
crack
crack
out of 10?
over here, dude.
How
Get
much
out of
Yeah,
here.
what would you give that crack out of 10? Is that a 10 out of 10 crack? I feel like crack always.
Well, you
No,
gotta.
but definitely not. Because I bet a crackhead would be like, this is some shitty crack.
No, I don't know. I don't actually know how crackheads act. Meth.
They beg for money every day. You know exactly how they act. Oh, hey, actually, they're running our country, Zach. Damn.
Yeah.
I got you, politicians.
Damn. Speaking hard truths.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, crack. I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
Nice.
That's good shit.
Is there anything else we want to cover? I mean, there's lots of cool stuff out. I mean, Last of Us 2, I already talked about that
Dude,
last
you
week.
got all of that. Oh, did you see
Yeah.
that The Last of Us 2 viewership dropped off after Joel died
Season
because
2.
nobody wants to watch just two chicks lead a show.
I do.
Hey,
I
man,
watch
they
that
s-
fuck.
they
Was it
still got
Pascal? Was that
Tom-
Joel?
Tommy and Jesse are still in
Yeah,
the...
that guy is a fucking weirdo. I don't want to watch him in a show. I'm glad he's
You don't
on.
like Pedro Pascal,
Not
the
to mention-
sexiest man
The
in America
weirdest-
right now?
human
See,
alive.
Zach's so full of bad takes that I'm
Well,
just
now
not
he's
even
high on
reacting
crack.
to them. Yeah.
I mean, it could be the crack reacting.
Pedro
think the crack
Pascal
is making you-
is a treat. And
Have you seen him in Apple commercials?
speaking to
This guy
that,
is a
Paul,
queen.
No,
I just,
I'm not watching
retard.
Apple commercials.
I just want to say...
I'm trying not to. But, I
If
mean,
You know how
think-
much coin? You know how much coin he made doing an Apple commercial?
Oh my god.
At least.
$1 million. Billion.
I didn't argue that.
me $200.
I'm not arguing
At
that.
least 200, yes. But I want to say about Pedro Pascal and Last of Us in Season 2, you're gonna see more of him. There's gonna be flashbacks. Like, trust me,
That America already doesn't
I've
care because they
played
don't
the
want to
video
watch
game,
Little
and-
Bella Ramsey, and I love you, BR.
I love you, BR.
I would watch
I
you, but
love her.
America just wants to see sexy Pedro Pascal.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
I'm looking forward to Fantastic Four, for sure.
Nobody is looking forward to Fantastic
Fantastic
Four.
Four.
It's
does
got
that have to
sexy
do with
Pedro
Pedro
Pascal
Pa-
in it.
Oh,
He's
okay.
Mr. Fantastic.
Playing Mr. Stretch Dick.
Yes, he actually is
So-
playing Mr. Stretch Dick.
Just real quick, I wanted to say this. I mean, he's probably fine. You know,
Yeah,
Wait, is that
I
all
will
you
not
wanted to
tolerate
say?
any
Yeah, it's
Pedro
not- it's
Pascal
not a-
slander on my podcast, Zach. So
I just wish he was actually like. This is a Paul take if I've ever had one. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
God.
I hate when you're
Which
watching a
means it's
fucking
bad.
like interview, and you're like you see the person and you're like, dude, just be a. Why do you have to be the exact opposite of what you are in all your movies? Like he's like, yeah, I'm like a girly little guy. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
very
such a
feminine.
sweetheart. I'm just a sweetheart. I just want to kiss all the guys on their cheeks. I'm just like, but I'm straight. But I'm straight. I'm straight. But I'm gay. It's like, dude, just fucking be a dude.
Sick maniac.
I
Zach,
feel,
not
I feel
everybody
kind
fits
of
into the
attacked by
perfect
that, honestly.
little expectation you have of the world.
I know.
This Pedro guy.
Well, I only
might be a
wanted to
little
be just a
effeminate.
dude because I've seen him act. If I'd only ever seen him the way
Yeah.
he is, I'd be like, this guy's a nice ass motherfucker.
But you know
I
what you
just
should
don't
think,
like
though?
when actors. I hate seeing the wall
He doesn't
come
like
down.
to see good actors. He hates
No,
it.
I
when a
love it.
person
I
is
love
good
it,
at acting.
It's
okay.
like, wait a second, is this guy lying to me?
It's the
like-
same
it's
if
like-
I
I
saw
thought you
the
were that
lady from
Sandviper guy.
if I saw the mom from Ozark in real life and she wasn't being like a bitch, I'd be like, oh, I don't like her in interviews either because I'm used to her being someone I hate.
I know. It's like when Zach met Leonardo DiCaprio for the first
Yeah.
time. He was like, "Why aren't you saying the N-word?
It's like, dude,
You
what?
fucking snowflake!"
How are you
He hadn't
alive,
said it
dude?
yet
I thought
in a
you
movie.
froze on that fucking
okay.
iceberg.
Exactly,
Like-
dude. Jack.
I don't know what kind of take that was. I guess but what it really means is I just don't like when I see who the actor actually is, and you're like, ugh.
You don't like him because he looks like this soft.
It's not
little
him.
Fucking
It's
bitch.
anybody. It's all of them. Yeah. It's. Well, no, I don't
But
mind
with a
that. I
name?
really don't mind that. It's just when I see any actor or actress.
Not in their role.
when you see them, when you're so used to them after watching something, and then you see them, not in their role, and you go, oh gosh, oh no, like.
Well, it'd be
Oh,
like
gosh.
watching Daniel Day-Lewis in Gangs of New York.
Yes.
as the butcher, and you're like, this guy rocks, and then you see him in an interview, and he's like,
With
"Oh,
Crocs.
yeah,
Yeah, and he's
no,
got Crocs
I'm a
on.
thespian. No, I said lesbian.
Does Daniel Day-Lewis even do interviews? Like, I feel like he's just
No,
always
he's too fucking legit,
Yeah,
dude.
he's-
He is the last real actor in this fucking country, and he's not even acting anymore. He's a
Okay.
cobbler
No,
in
he's
France.
doing
Alright.
another movie. He's
Okay.
doing. I think his brother's directing a film, and he's gonna be in it.
I
He has a
like
brother?
Piper from
Yeah.
fucking White Lotus.
Daniel
but-
Knight Lewis.
okay.
Daniel Gay Lewis.
Very good. All right, let's
I
get
thought-
to him.
Yeah.
You said he's
Thank
the
you.
only good actor left. I thought Piper did a fantastic job in White Lotus. I don't know her real name because I didn't.
Parker
look her-
Posey. No, you're talking about the daughter.
Yes.
Her name is.
You said Parker Posey because you're remembering. You're
Did you
remembering
just
her
say-
how
That's the
she said
mom.
Piper. Yeah, you're
That's
just
the
remembering
mom.
her saying Piper so many times. Piper.
I thought, dude, White Lotus fucking rocked. I love that season.
It is very good.
Yeah. So anything else we're hot on, guys, before we start talking about what we might have learned this week?
I've been watching more reality TV.
All right, well,
there.
get a little bit more excited about it, and then you can tell me.
Oh, never mind. Save it.
No,
He-
tell
he
me,
don't care
Zach.
about
He
anything.
can't
What
do
have you
that.
been watching, Zach?
No, I mean, I'm not excited at all about it.
Yeah, okay.
It's just like he's like
Yeah,
going through the
it's- no.
motions. It's like me when I watch Supernatural now. I'm like,
Yeah.
I
It's
have to. Do this. Like, it's
I was
it's a
forced to
compulsion.
watch this show by my own fingers and my own brain. They made
Oh,
me
I
watch.
did
got-
start Batman Begins yesterday, and I went, "The fuck was I thinking?" And I just turned it off. I was like,
I
"There's
will
no
say this,
fucking way I'm watching Batman."
Zach,
Why?
isn't the thumbnail for that movie on Netflix the funniest thing you've ever seen? Because it's just
can't even
it's
remember.
Batman like with his wings out. Let me do a better. It's just him like
Oh,
Yo,
that's
got wings.
sup?
perfect. That is perfect.
No, I got something. I have been watching something new. You ever heard of a little show called Grey's Anatomy?
Oh, I believe I have. It's a doctor
The
show.
one of the longest
Yeah.
running Doctor series.
I watched it when it was
Oh
coming
God,
out.
you're gonna have to see a doctor yourself.
I need to see it. I need to see Doctor Grey.
Pretty sure it was like,
Um,
isn't that like what fucking George Clooney got his fucking start with?
Not yet. Patrick Dempsey. Patrick
Yeah.
Dempsey is on the show.
I think he was ER, wasn't he?
It was ER.
Yeah.
I never saw ER.
Sorry.
But this show is like I love all the hospital like emergency level shit, but what I don't like is the interpersonal relationships between the stupid fucking doctors.
Is her name Miranda? The one that's like, or Meredith maybe?
I've never
What's- I
watched
gotta
the
look
show,
up the
but I
cast.
love that impression.
I know for a fact you're gonna be like,
Miranda does sound right, but I know that's Miranda's
Dude.
also a Sex in the City
I
character.
think it's right. Oh.
Miranda's a hot ass name though. I just have to say, like, if you're fucking
I
a girl
like
named
Madeline
Miranda,
a little bit more.
Ooh, a Maddie.
Madeline.
Maddie got-
Her name is Meredith Grey. I was actually
Nice.
right with
Yes,
Meredith.
You were close. She's the worst actor of them all.
That's my impression
Lucy
of her.
Liu.
ever-
Is that
that's-
Lucy Liu? Who's the one of
No.
Asian descent?
It's not Lucy Liu. It's Sandra Oh.
Sandra
And but it does
Oh, in
have
that O
Katherine
face?
Heigl in it.
Oh, my God.
No, there's some hotties, dude. But you don't see any
Katherine.
tits or ass or dick or pussy. It's all just like, oh, a gunshot victim. And then you're like, I hope they save their lives.
Was
and
that
then
your
they kill
impression
them.
of Sandra Oh? Or...
Sandra Oh? No, she's very cool, calm, and collected. Sandra Oh doesn't give a
I know she's
fuck
just like
about
she's very
anybody.
stoic. She's actually like this.
But she's
and
pregnant
very
right now. No
stoic.
spoilers. She's pregnant from the main black guy in the hospital. So
That was a spoiler.
Whoa. I can't
gonna
watch
have a
the show
Blasian
now.
baby coming.
Oh my goodness. It'll be like, what's
Or
his
an
name?
yak.
Bruce Leroy.
That crack's really got
Hey,
you
yak.
firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, we're really ending this one hot.
Funny guy. I mean,
What would you give ER out of 10, baby girl?
I'm not watching
It's
ER,
Anatomy's
I'm watching
Grey.
Grey's
Anatomy's
Just dead
great.
bodies.
Anatomy.
The Anatomy of Gays.
Anatomies
I
are
give it
great.
honestly. I give it a 5.5.
Out of 10.
5.5 inches out of 10.
And it's because the main chick, she's like,
She's so smug. Her thing for me is like she's always like she looks. You can tell when she's acting that she like. It's like she knows she's the main character in the show. You know what I mean? It's
like you
this-
could see that she's probably like insufferable to work with.
You could not have a conversation with her in real life.
Mr.
Unless
Beast.
you're
I
on
saw Mr.
crack.
Beast over there. Sorry.
Oh, I love Mr. Beast.
What did we learn this week?
Oh
Polly.
wow, we're
I
already
guess
here.
you were talking, Polly, so just keep it rolling. What'd you learn this week, Paul?
What I learned this week is if you're wearing a lobster shirt, you got to be lobsterific. And if you wear the shirt in public and you're in a bad mood, that's not lobsterific. People are going to look at you and they're like, "What's wrong, buddy? You're wearing a lobster shirt and you're upset, you're sad, you're low, you're blue." And that's when you say, even lobsters can be blue. It's true.
they're
I think in the bottom of the ocean they are blue, and then you pull them to the surface and they become
No,
red.
it's like one in every
After
like
you cook
6,000
them,
is blue.
Okay, well,
Get
shut,
red.
shut your fucking mouth.
hold
Anyway, try to be a happy lobster. And you know what makes a lobster happy? You might ask
Lobster.
yourself. What makes a lobster happy is pinching. If you ain't pinching, you're not a happy lobster. If you don't have a tail with delicious lobster meat in that fucking scrumptious little butt of yours, you're not a happy lobster. Lobsters need specific things to be happy. That's why I wear this lobster shirt. To become a lobster. Have a lobsterific weekend. We'll see you here next week.
All right, and I don't think you were a jerk this week, Paul. Congratulations for that.
I actually wasn't. You're right. I've
You
changed.
definitely were not.
I think we had a new category last week. Completely trill or something. What was the other one?
Completely
It's
true.
not the category, Paul. You can't just make shit up because you want to
Can
be
I just
completely
be
trill.
completely trill? I thought I was pretty completely trilled this week.
I think
but I
that
guess not.
sounds kind of foolish, honestly, if it's suggesting
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'll take the fool. In my mind, I'm completely trilled, but that's fine.
What did
You're a
you
fool.
learn, Zach? I love that for you, though, Paul. What did you learn, Zach?
It's better to
Fade
ask
away.
and get your bike how it's supposed to be. And
Yes.
I didn't really learn anything, y'all.
No,
Come on,
it
what's
sounds
up?
like you got something there.
Come
I had it, and then it went
Crackhead.
away, and then yeah, I'm just crack has got me all fucked up.
Did you learn that crack rocks? No pun intended.
Oh,
I do like that fun.
I
Hit him
liked
with the
that.
Joe Pesci.
That was good.
Or, goddamn it, Ray Liotta.
You know, I'll recover from this terrible fucking place that I'm in mentally. I was in a good mood earlier today though, so this is the beginning of this, so it'll be a few. But I'll hopefully by the next time y'all hear from me, I'll be good again. So, bye everybody. I love you. Bye. I'm useless.
Useless person.
Are you useless?
Does that mean I'm a
I don't
jerk?
think any. I don't really think any of us were very jerky today, though.
Yeah, I didn't really feel
Yeah.
like you were a jerk.
Well, you know what? We can be double fool. We can double fool it. Or we could all be fools. Maybe all foolish and all useless.
Is this a 3 full, 3 useless week?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think so.
Foolish and useless. That could be the title of the episode.
Yeah, foolish and useless. And completely true. But,
Completely true. We can add that.
Completely true.
yeah. I feel like we
I learned
Oh yeah.
that
Let's hear
you
it.
should, play Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, get really high, pretend you're a cat, run around shooting people for money with a bow and arrow.
No!
With a boner?
Bow and arrow, not a
Boner
boner.
or I don't know.
You get a magic fire sword, you slash people, they light on fire, dude. You can't do that in real life.
You are
So that's what I learned. That's everybody should do that.
What if people aren't into video games like that? What should they do then?
Yeah, then what?
Well, fucking smoke weed until you are into video games.
What if people can't handle
That is one big pile of shit.
Like they get super anxious and start getting afraid that they're gonna die, or their best friends and their families are gonna die.
Oh my
but they
God!
can't.
Who the hell cares?
Dude, that just
Actually, you know what? That actually fixed me.
honestly, yeah.
Good call.
That's what
If
you have
you
to say
smoke
to
weed
yourself
and
in
you
that
get all, if you smoke weed and you get all anxious and freaked out, then you know what you should do? Just keep smoking weed until those feelings go away. Just smoke weed until you're just not anxious anymore.
Yes.
And then you keep feeling more and more anxious. Trust me, one more bowl pack and you'll feel way better.
I guess I should also say that I didn't smoke any crack.
Yeah, Zach didn't smoke.
Unfortunately, I did learn that. That was not crack in that bowl when I smoked it. As I hit it, I was learning. This isn't
That is
crack.
one big pile of shit.
Give me $200.
This is not for kids.
Fucking sick maniac.
All right, it's been a good week.
Okay, yeah, it's plug time,
No
baby.
plugs this week.
Oh,
We're
no
not doing
plugs?
anymore.
I don't think
There's
so.
nothing. Don't plug me.
ZM Johnston. Watch this man eat a cookie, baby. Come on, you know you want to hit that subscribe button.
Hey,
once you're
YouTube,
there.
fuck you. I want to say that real quick
That
because
is-
comments that other people leave on Doinktown's videos don't show up for me anymore. Y'all have me blocked on there. What's going on?
Well, they rarely show up on my side.
Well, that is ZM Johnston. JOHNSTON. And POLSVIDEOS. Paul's videos. Check it out.
Tune in to watch me kill myself.
You got a Dr. Turkey.
Theoretically.
What does Dr. Turkey do? Click that video to find out what Dr. Turkey does. Spoiler alert, it's hilarious.
Oh,
He's our biggest fan. So
And-
we really got to be happy for Johnny. He's a good one.
John Michael Hell. Oh, you can watch us play some crappy music. And you can watch me slay some monsters. In Oblivion, in Stellar Blade, in Call of Duty,
That's
in
appropriate.
Marvel
Wait, you
Rivals.
uploaded videos of you killing monsters in Oblivion?
Not
yes.
yet, but soon. So
Not
stay
yet.
tuned for that,
That's-
John Michael Hell. Lords of Doinktown at our Instagram, at Lords of Doinktown for Instagram. Oh, you know you want to follow, you know you want to give us a comment and a like.
Like, subscribe, give us your money, tell your grandma, and slap her.
tits.
Yes.
All right,
Thanks,
anything else you
everybody.
guys want to plug up,
We
you
love
bum
you.
bums?
We want to see you here next week. We're sick and tired of being on the bottom of your podcast ladder. I want you to fucking bump us up to the JREs.
Oh yeah,
to the
hold on.
Theo
I
Vons.
promise. I know I promised this at the end of last week's episode, but here, just a special little gift for everybody who's stuck around for the end of this episode. I will tell you the secret to getting a bigger penis. Okay, listen very carefully. First thing you want to do is buy a rubber band. Tie that rubber band around the end of your wiener. And then
yes.
put a little tie the other end of the rubber band around like a little tiny
Where's your
weight,
fucking balls?
right? And then you start with like a little 1 ounce weight, and then you move up. After a while, you get used to it. You move up to like a 2 ounce weight, and then you move up to like a 3 ounce weight, and then by the time
yes.
you got like a pound going, dude, you're gonna have a fucking big old hanging dong strong. You're gonna have a fucking elephant's trunk dragging around on the ground, dude.
You heard it here first, folks. Go out there, get yourself a bigger dick.
All
Comment
you
your
need is a rubber
comment
band
a video
and a
of
set
your big
tiny
fat
weights.
dick.
Yeah.
And Rachel, thank you for this hat. by
Oh
the
yeah,
way.
and call us at 530-420-6668. Leave us a voicemail. Tell us what you think of the pod, and let us know if my little dick tip worked for you.
Does your little dick tip usually work for people?
Sad, strange
All right,
That's what I said to my dick.
cue the music. Let's get out of
Hi,
here,
everybody.
everybody.
Please.
Love you, everybody.
Doinktown out.